Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a village near the forest. Whenever she went out, the little girl wore a red riding cloak. So everyone in the village called her Little Red Riding Hood. One morning, Little Red Riding Hood asked her mother, "Mother, can I go visit grandmother?" "That's a good idea, my dear." So they packed a nice basket for Little Red Riding Hood to take to her grandmother. When the basket was ready, the little girl put on her red riding cloak and kissed her mother goodbye. Mwah! Remember, go straight to Grandma's house, don't play around the way, and please don't talk to strangers. The woods are dangerous. Don't worry, Marty. I'll be careful. But when Little Red Riding Hood noticed some lovely flowers in the woods, she forgot her promise to her mother. "Oh, what a beautiful flowers! I picked some for my grandmother. This is such a beautiful day!" Suddenly, a wolf appeared beside her. "What are you doing out here, little girl?" "I'm on my way to see my grandma, who lives through the forest near the brook. Oh, it's getting late. I have to go. Excuse me." Little Red Riding Hood rushed to her grandma's house. The wolf, in the meantime, took a shortcut, arrived at Grandma's house, and knocked lightly at the door. "Oh, thank goodness, dear. Come in, come in. I was worried sick that something had happened to you in the forest." The wolf let himself in. Poor Granny did not have time to say another word before the wolf gobbled her up. "Oh, I'm sleepy. I will put on a nightgown and I will wait for that little girl." A few minutes later, Red Riding Hood knocked on the door. The wolf jumped into bed and pulled the covers over his nose. "Oh, is it? It's me, Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, how lovely. Do come in, my dear." When Little Red Riding Hood entered the little cottage, she could scarcely recognize her grandmother. "Grandmother, your voice sounds so odd. Is something wrong?" "Oh, I have a cold." "But grandmother, what big ears you have." "The better to hear you with, my dear." "But grandmother, what big eyes you have." "The better to see you with, my dear." "But grandmother, what big teeth you have." "The better to eat you with, my dear." The wolf roared and jumped out the bed and began to chase the little girl. She ran across the room and through the door, shouting, "Help! Somebody help me, please!" A woodsman who was chopping logs nearby heard her cry and ran towards the cottage as fast as he could. He grabbed the wolf and made him split out the poor grandma. "Oh, Grandma, I was so scared. I'll never speak to strangers again or start to play in the forest again." There, child. You learned an important lesson. Thank goodness you shout loud enough for this kind woodsman to hear you. Woodsman knocked out the wolf and carried him deep into the forest where he couldn't bother people any longer. Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother had a nice lunch and long chat. The end.